This is the fight of the night right here.
Suddenly feels crowded in here, Tito. Everybody's standing, everybody's trying to get near the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the Honda Center, the time has come for the final judgment. Who will emerge tonight as the one true, undisputed heavyweight world champion? Golden Boy Promotions, Affliction Entertainment, M1 Global, and Donald J. Trump present the Affliction M1 Global Day of Reckoning. Main event of the evening, five-minute rounds fighting for the WAMA Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship. Sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. Executive Assistant Officer is Bill Douglas. Chairman is Tim Noonan. This world title bout also sanctioned by WAMA. Supervisors in attendance Dave Zadie, Michael Lynch, and Pat Militich. Be it destined to go the distance, the three judges ringside scoring this fight will be Cecil Peoples, Marcos Rosales, and Luis Cobian. And when the bell rings, the third man inside the ring, veteran referee Big John McCarthy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. At 6'4", he weighed in at 237 pounds. The Sambo fighter and kickboxer. His professional record at 15 victories, 11 by knockout, 3 by way of submission against 5 defeats. Representing Team Pitbull, originally from Minsk, Belarus, now fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, introducing the #1 ranked contender, the challenger, Andrei the Pitbull Oрловский. And across the ring, the champion fights out of the red corner. At 6 foot, he weighed in at an even 230 pounds. The Sambo fighter and judo player brings an impressive professional record of 28 victories, 6 by way of knockout, 15 by way of submission against a single defeat with 1 no contest. Representing the Red Devil Sports Club in St. Petersburg, he is the Russian M1 legend from Steliovsko, Russia. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the defending WAMA Undisputed Heavyweight World Champion, Fedor, the last Emperor, Emelianenko.
Protect yourself at all times. I want a good, clean, hard fight. This is for the World Association of Mixed Martial Arts Heavyweight title. Do I have any questions from the challenger? Do I have any questions from the champion? Touch gloves, let's get it on.
We have reached our main event of the evening. This for the WAMA Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the World. The champion, Fedor Emelianenko from Russia. 32 years old, 6 foot tall, 230 pounds. The exact weight when he defeated Tim Sylvia. The belt round #1. Oрловский, 6'4", 237, he's 29 years old. Scheduled for 5-minute rounds. John McCarthy, our referee.
Watch the kick, watch to make sure it's good.
Trunks, Oрловский in the longer black trunks.
Oрлowski starting off with that leg kick, and it's a good strategy. He's trying to take the good right hand by Oрлowski.
Fedor took a step back. Emelianenko with the left hand, swinging and missed by Oрловski.
Let me tell you, when Oрлowski goes for this kick, as a wrestler myself, when I got kicks, I'm going to shoot off.
Oрлowski very tight with his hands. Fedor tends to keep his hands comparatively low. I don't know if that's a good idea in this fight. Oрлowski very fast, very powerful puncher.
Inside kick with the left by Oрловski.
Oрлowski for that left kick and following the right hand, a left kick. That's usually his best combination that I've seen him throw.
Emelianenko loading up the right hand and missing with the right.
Yep.
Oрлowski very confident with the strike, standing in front of Fedor, who's a very powerful puncher.
Outside kick that time by Oрловski.
Good strategy by Oрлowski. Take away that lead leg. Not using a lot of footwork, though.
And Emelianenko missing with the right, then missing with the left.
Oрлowski doesn't get his back off the ring. He needs to take a circle. see that.
Arlovski doing a good job of countering those looping punches with short strikes of his own.
Arlovski going for the outside trip. Brilliantly defended by the world heavyweight champion.
I don't think it's a good idea to clinch with Fedor. He's on the ground. I think he's one of the most dangerous fighters in the world. I think Arlovski's best chance is standing up. It seems like he's doing well with the strikes.
You gotta understand, actually, Oрловский is a sambo wrestler himself, and he does lots of wrestling, so he's gonna defend the shot, use knee strikes for position, because that's one of his dominant positions, being on his feet. But if he can stop the takedown from Fedor, he's gonna have a lot of success on his feet.
Emelianenko showing great patience. Has an incredible tactical mind.
One thing about Fedor, a lot of people don't give him credit. He's a very intelligent, very articulate guy. Extremely smart. He does not rush into anything. That's why he has that ice-cold demeanor. He's a thinking man's fighter. And, you know, positions like this, slow the fight down. No problem with him.
Credit Andrei Arlovski. He has not been overwhelmed. See his composure here.
That's a great job on John McCarthy to restart them, get it out, because they were just gonna hang out there.
Let's see what Fedor can do in the center of the ring. I think Arlovski's getting a little better with the striking so far.
Halfway through round number 1, again scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Fedor can't throw those looping punches like that against Arlovski. He's gonna get him faster, just like that right there.
Nice right hand by Arlovski. Very tight, very straight, just like they teach in boxing. I think maybe for the first time in his career, Fedor's a little flustered now by the speed of Arlovski.
Arlovski missing with that right hand.
Let me tell you, Arlovski at 6'4" with that length.
Oh, good right.
Push kick by Arlovski. That's it. Wow. Punch the final here for Fedor Emelianenko. The dominance continues.
I do not believe it. Arlovski's still out on his stomach. They're helping him up right now. An amazing finish for Fedor Emelianenko.
Ladies and gentlemen, he retains his title. Fedor Emelianenko
just got caught.
That was almost shocking right there.
I am sitting here stunned, Sean. I cannot believe how this fight ended. I'm going to have to see that on the replay.
I think Oрловский went for a flying knee, and Fedor threw the looping right hand and hit right on the bar.
Roger Federer, Tiger Woods, Muhammad Ali, Fedor Emelianenko.
You have to mention Fedor Emelianenko when you talk about the best fighters in the world, the best fighters of all time. You have to talk about Fedor Emelianenko. Everyone who has stepped up, who was supposed to be a legitimate contender, has fallen, and they have fallen badly.
And really, really fast. First round. Well, that questions everybody, answers everybody's question. They say, is Fedor for real? Ladies and gentlemen, Fedor Emelianenko is for real.
It does not get any more real than Fedor Emelianenko. Wow, Oрловski has to be disappointed, very stunned at the outcome of this fight. A quick knockout. He trained hard for this, and it is tough to take a defeat like that, Tito.
That's really difficult for Oрловski, because I know he works so hard. But just little small mistakes. Little small mistakes like this is what separates MMA from all the rest of the guys that compete.
I believe, and we will see it definitively on the replay, Oрловski was knocked unconscious with that flying overhand right by Fedor Emelianenko.
Hopefully we can get a second look at that, because it seemed like Oрловski was doing well, moving forward with strikes, just getting his confidence, and bang, fight over. And you know, that's a hard thing to do. It looks like he was just getting his rhythm. We're going to have to see how that ended.
I really think he got a little too overconfident in throwing a flying knee for a duck hand. Here's the replay.
We see it here. Arlovski has him in the corner, backed him up with that kick, and I think that made him a little too aggressive. Thought he had it, went in for the flying knee, and bang! Right hand, right on the chin. It doesn't look like it's that powerful. You know, his head didn't fly that far. It's the placing, right on the chin.
You got to understand, when Arlovski's coming with that flying knee, his weight's coming forward, and boom. And actually, Fedor's weight's coming forward, and whoever's hand hits the hardest, Fedor's the one who put Arlovski on his face.
He's unconscious on the punch. You saw how he landed, and then flush on his forehead.
And he was out before he hit the ground. You see here, loading up that overhand right, bang! Perfect timing by Fedor Emelianenko. Arlovski's hand hits the ground, just added more to the injury, but it was that right hand that did it. Great stoppage by Big John McCarthy. Any more hits and he could have been in even worse trouble. Bang, right on the bottom of the chin. No chance for Arlovski to counter that, and that That's the end of the fight, John. Dramatic ending to a dramatic fight.
3 minutes, 14 seconds. I'm not sure that Emelianenko was getting the better of that round.
No, I don't think he was, but I think that's the problem. We can see here on the replay, Arlovski got a little too confident with his strikes, tried to use the flying knee that was so effective against Ben Rothwell, but this isn't Ben Rothwell. This is the best in the world, Fedor Emelianenko. He countered perfectly with the right hand and finished this fight quickly in the first round in dramatic fashion. Sean, that's what a legend is supposed to do. Take on the best and finish them convincingly. All the best have done that, and Fedor Emelianenko is the best in MMA.
We send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 3 minutes, 14 seconds into round number 1. The winner by knockout victory and still the WAMA Undisputed Heavyweight World Champion,